He's one of the biggest stars that we have. He's one of the biggest stars on the roster. Dana White was proud of Brandon Moreno, even before he praised his star power at the 2022 Dana White's Contender Series press conference. Now, the Assassin Baby has alerted the UFC CEO of his stardom. After all, a win in front of the audience at UFC Mexico City would likely get him a shot to get the flyweight title for the third time. During the pre-fight press conference for UFC on ESPN 64, a reporter pointed out that Moreno would have a two-fight win streak if he managed to beat Steve Erceg on 29 March. But he did claim that the title picture in the flyweight division seemed a little weird. So where did the former Mexican champion see himself in the title picture? Well, Moreno believed that a win at UFC on ESPN 64 should indeed get him a title shot. After all, Manel Kape and Kai Kara-France deserved a shot, and now it was Moreno's turn. The Assassin Baby said, "Yeah, I think the same, man. I think exactly like you said. Right now, everything's very weird at the flyweight division. I think Manel deserved the opportunity. I think Kai Kara-France deserved the opportunity. Winning this Saturday, I believe I can raise my hand and say, hey man, I think I deserve the opportunity as well. So I don't know. Let's see what happened, right? Like, UFC wants to come back in September for Noche UFC. So just let me take that victory this Saturday, and we can talk about it." The reporter then shone some light on the competition between Kape and Kara-France. So does Moreno really think that he can get a title shot with two back-to-back main event victories? Of course, the Mexican star was confident in his stardom and claimed that it was likely the key to his title shot. He reminded White of his star power and said, "I think it's not a secret for a lot of people. It's always the same for the flyweight division. Like, I don't really know how much I move the needle for the company. That's the truth. But what I know is I move the needle more than the other guys. That's the truth. And I can use that card. Like, get an amazing victory this weekend, I can use that card. Why not?" Frustrated with Dana White's system, UFC star reveals the truth towards title shot despite 5-fight win streak. Even Dana White wasn't oblivious to Moreno's star power. Being a former two-time flyweight champion, Brandon Moreno attracts quite some attention from the Mexican fighting community. And when he lost the belt fighting against Alexander Pantoja, the entire Mexican community was visibly disappointed. But do you remember what the UFC head honcho said about the Assassin Baby? Dana White praises Brandon Moreno for his star factor. Back in 2023, when after Moreno unified the flyweight belts by defeating Davison Figueiredo and was ready to face the cannibal, the UFC CEO had a brief talk with Yahoo Sports. Therein, the 55-year-old MMA promoter declared how far Moreno had come. Needless to say, White was impressed. The UFC boss said, "People love this kid. I mean, they love him. He's become one of the biggest stars we have. When he goes out to do signings, it's insane the number of people he gets. It's at another level than most of the other fighters. I mean, he's a huge, huge star." So what exactly made the Assassin Baby such a star attraction? Well, it was definitely his thirst for victory, but that doesn't mean he has never faced defeat in his life. The Assassin Baby has lost 8 fights and had 2 fights overturned to no contests. Nevertheless, the 31-year-old flyweight does have 22 wins on his professional MMA record, and the last win over Amir Albazi pushed him to believe that he could win against Astroboy. What are your thoughts on Moreno's third title run? Do you think he can defeat Pantoja in a rematch? Let us know what you think in the comments down below.